Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, Giangelo's for another South Range player profile. Yeah, give it up. At this time, we bring in a senior, a receiver, and a defensive back for the South Range Raiders, Hunter Cooper. There's some excitable folks out there for you, man. All right, first things first, we got to start. You battle through adversity. You obviously, yeah, there it is, right there.
Yep.
So you got a little bit of a brace on your hand. You did it
Yeah.
early September. How are things going, progressing? When do you hope to get back on the field, and how much do you want to get back on the field and help your brothers?
So it's really close to being done. I saw the doctor on Friday. It's pretty good. I don't have to go see her again, so it's kind of up to me, but I'm going to give it another week or so and feel it out just to see, make sure everything's okay because I don't want to make it any worse. So I'm looking forward to coming back and helping everyone out.
Walk me through the injury. Like, what was it like for you? Did you know it was that bad? Did you know it was an injury, or was it just
Yeah.
one of those things?
So it was like right away I felt it, but it was like a little bit different. I knew something was a little bit wrong, and so I went back, and I mean, they were like, I got asked to squeeze like the person's hand, and I squeezed it, and he's like, you have no strength in your hand, and he told me I was done. And then we went to the ER, and they were like, they x-rayed me, and they said, yeah, it's broken. I got put in a splint. So, but it was like on the way to the hospital, I was like, there's no way it's not broken because everything wore off, like the adrenaline, and I was just sitting there like, there's no, I don't want to know what a broken bone feels like if this isn't broken. Like, it was, I was hurting a little
Bad.
bit. Yeah.
So for you, the frustrations. I mean, obviously, your senior year, you want to make an impact. You want to be one of those guys that is a splash player, so to speak, and you've got splash positions. The frustration for you from a mental standpoint, what was it like?
When I got my cast on at first, I think I sat there with a frown on my face the whole time.
Really?
And didn't say a single word. I was that frustrated. Yeah, it hurt me really bad, but now that like the time has passed, I'm okay with it now. But when it first happened, I was really frustrated.
So, but that enabled you to have a different role on this team, to be able to be a leader on the sidelines and motivate others. How did that feel, knowing that you're able to kind of make sure that you see things from a different lens? How did you adapt to that?
It definitely makes Friday different. I don't have to worry about getting ready or anything. So I have a completely different mindset going into the game, and I'm just worried about making sure everyone else is focused and just staying locked in during the game so that they can play at their best and just supporting everyone while they're out on the field.
And I see it. I look down on the field, and I see you motivating, making sure that, if something goes wrong or if something goes right, you make sure you're right in the thick of things. For you, does that open up avenues outside of just playing football for you? Is this something you can see yourself maybe coaching or motivating in some other way?
It definitely, like I was thinking about it today. I had to help Coach Mancuso out a little bit, and he's like having me tell him the plays.
He needs all the help he can get.
That was pretty cool. I don't know about coaching though. I don't know if I could do it. There's a lot of standing, and it's already hard enough to just stand there during practice. So I don't know if I could do that, but it definitely builds my relationships with my teammates for sure.
Ultimately, when you look at this, I mean, you've been able to overcome. When you're able to put those pads on, that helmet on again for South Range, for your community, and ultimately to chase another state championship, what is that going to mean to you? And is that a situation where you don't take things for granted?
You definitely don't take things for granted. It's going to feel really good. I'm looking forward to it. Already, put on my shoulder pads once just to strap them up and see how it felt. Yeah. I mean, just stand there, watching some people practice, in my position. When I watch Jimmy play corner, I just want to be out there, practicing at corner. So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
All right, we ask this question a lot. When you put those pads on, when you put that burgundy and gold on, what does it mean to you specifically to represent this particular community?
I think it means a lot because at first I didn't really understand how big the community was when I first started on the team. And then through the years, I've noticed how many people care and how many people recognize what the team is about. If you go to places around the school, Rhodes or Sparkle or anything in Columbiana, and you're wearing something with Raiders on it, they'll ask you about it. I mean, I've been asked a couple times how'd Friday go and things like that. So I mean, it's a huge community, way more people than you think. And just seeing how many people actually show up for the games, it's So, wow.
Wonderful community, obviously. We talk about it all the time. Great school system. You're very fortunate to be in this school system, walk those hallways. Who's influenced you inside that school outside of maybe coaches or what we're looking for is teachers, administrators, people like that have made an influence off the field?
A lot of people have. I think the upperclassmen before me did a lot too. Like Chris took me under his wing when I first
Colucci?
started. Yeah.
Oh, we're never going to hear the end of this.
When I first started football, I mean, he was right there getting me through stuff, and that helped me out a lot. Brady Crumbacher
Yep.
too. I mean, I've been talking to him. It's just a lot of people. Teachers, I mean, I feel like all of them have helped me a lot. My brother was in high school before me, so a lot of them knew my last name. And so that helped me out a little bit, just getting to know people and stuff. So, I mean, a lot of people have just really helped me become who I am through my years.
Is there one teacher that really turned you around or influenced you in a direction that has made you kind of a better person today?
I think all of them have equally. I don't think anyone's made a specific impact, but they've all made really good impacts individually that have helped me.
What's your favorite subject?
I'm the best at math. I don't know if I have a favorite subject.
South Range and math. It's something about South Range. They love numbers, especially being, number one. For you, outside, I mean, you've been molded into such a great young man. Who are some of your heroes and influencers and role models that you have in your life?
Probably my parents the most. I mean, with hockey, we travel far, so, I mean, them driving me places, taking me places, paying to get me where I'm at. They've really done a lot for me. I think they're the biggest impact on me. My brother's obviously helped me. Just being older and, me learning from what he's done in his time helps as well. I mean, sports, I just really look up to anyone from Ohio State probably.
You mentioned hockey.
Yeah.
Let's get into that a little bit. Word on the street is you're a pretty good hockey player. I mean, how long you been playing, and why is it such a passion for you?
I started playing when I was 3 or 4.
3 years old, skating around like a Canadian.
My parents started me before I even really knew what it was, but I loved it right away, and I've played it ever since. I am pretty good, for where I play, I'd say. I don't know if I'll play, in college.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. I don't know if I really want to, though.
What position?
Winger.
Winger.
On offense, yeah.
I like it. You got to promise me one thing. If you go play hockey at the next level, you got to do it for America. We need that game back. No more Canadians. That's our game now. They have to understand that. You're going to lead the way for the Raiders and the rest of America.
Yeah.
I know you got those wide shoulders. We got to pin this on you, okay? Bring it back for us. You said you're not sure if you want to play hockey. You're not sure if you want to play football at the next level. What do you want to do?
I want to go to college for sure. I haven't really decided on a set major yet.
Any interest?
In general?
Yeah, just in what do you want to ultimately do? When you get out of college, what do you want to do for a career?
I just want to pick up a job that makes a lot of money.
Fair enough. It's honesty, right? More people should say that. I want to make money. That's the way it goes. All right, Mr. Moneybags, what are you going to spend your money on when you make all this big money?
Buy a house. Buy a car.
Okay.
Probably.
What kind of car?
I don't have any favorites. Something nice.
Are you a truck guy or a car guy?
I can maybe get a truck. If I could keep it on the road, yeah.
All right. On to what do you do for fun other than hockey and football?
I watch a lot of sports. That's probably my biggest hobby is just sports in general. I've been paying a lot of attention to baseball.
Baseball?
Cleveland recently. I've been really watching them a lot. That's probably my favorite thing to do in my free time. Just being around my friends, just from hockey and football, doing things outside of the sports with them is one of my favorite things to do. Whether it's just driving around or staying at someone's house, that's something I really like to spend my time doing.
You a movie guy?
Not really.
So what scares you? Since it's Halloween season, what scares you?
Nothing.
Nothing. You hear that, Louisville?
No.
Nothing scares this guy. Get ready. Coop, appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Coop!